It's getting here all right.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
be upstanding for the arrival of the bridal party. Please be seated. Just a bit closer, you're getting married.
Sorry, don't kiss now.
Honoured guests, my name is David Hall. I'm the Superintendent Registrar performing today's ceremony. With me is my friend and colleague Sharon Mason, who's got the rather more onerous task of ensuring the paperwork is legal and correct. Welcome to Hidden River Barn on this very special occasion for Matty and Morghane. It means a great deal to them that you, their family and friends, are here to witness their wedding vows and share in the happiness of this, their wedding day. So their vows today, which are a formal and public pledge of their love, they are making a commitment to each other. This commitment will require closeness and distance. Closeness for a couple growing together, sharing themselves and their experiences with each other, and enough distance to allow each partner to be an individual, accepting each other for who they are. It's making a promise of friendship and mutual respect, calls for honesty, patience, courage, and of course lots of humour. Marriage is where each partner is there to support the other in all that they do. Now, at this point, I must ask if any person here present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, they should declare it now. You've chosen your guests well, but you had to look around, didn't you? Now, at this point, we have some vows that you're going to make to each other.
Thank you. Oh, it's you first, sorry.
Yeah.
I will need some tissue. Thank you.
I'm not going to be that bad. Morghane, words cannot express how grateful I am that after growing up living in the hot and sunny Caribbean, followed by the tropical paradise of Mauritius, you decided to move to the beautiful city of Leeds. As soon as I met you, I knew you were special. I was in awe of your bravery in moving to an unfamiliar country that you had only briefly visited and taking on a degree in your second language. As I got to know you, my love for you grew and has continued to do so ever since. There are many things that I love about you, like how deeply you care for the well-being of others, and that you will always go the extra mile to make people happy. I love that. Sorry. Okay. No, I'm good. Yes. I love that with you I can never be bored, and that you have the ability to make even going to the supermarket or cooking a meal together a fun experience. I love that we do everything together, and that when you're around, there's no such thing as a one-person job. I love that you know me better than any other, and that you're always there for me when I need you most, no matter how small the problem. It is for all these reasons and more that I am marrying you, and I can't wait to carry on our adventure together. It will truly be a privilege to spend the rest of my life with you. Morgs, I promise to always be there for you through all of our adventures, so you'll never face a challenge alone. I promise not to take you for granted and to never stop doing the little things that make you smile. I promise to forever cherish being a witness to your life and to always love you unconditionally for all that you are and will become. There is no end to your compassion, thoughtfulness, and generosity, and every day I'm with you, you inspire me to be a better person. In this, I promise to always strive to be your equal and to forever provide the love and laughter that you deserve.
What's your words? Your turn.
Oh, God.
I've got more tissues if you need more.
Oh, very good. Very prepared. What are your tissues? Okay. You need to hold your hand.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Okay, you ready? Matty, I love you. If I had known 10 years ago that I would be standing here marrying you, I would have thought, what has taken so long?
Fair play.
But after spending these years with you, I now understand how we lost track of time. We're both overthinkers and need about 6 months to make one decision. Today, I'm ready to commit my life to you, and I'm so excited. There are a million things I want to say. It's difficult finding the right words. You are simply the best. You're so caring, kind, and loyal to me, to your friends, and to your family. I am so grateful our paths have crossed. I vow to love you with all my heart and to treasure you for who you are. I will support you in becoming the person you want to be, even if you want to become a hair donor. I'll support you.
My dream.
I promise to not be just your partner, but your closest friend, embracing every moment of silliness we share. With you by my side, I know we will find humor in the smallest things and share joy and laughter for the rest of our lives. I will bring you coffee in bed in the morning. Unless I'm tired, then it's your turn.
That's so accurate.
I've been very... I promise to make sure we have crunchy peanut butter at home.
It's the best.
When I cook, I will always choose you as my professional taster, and I will listen
Good job.
to you, even if I think it's already well seasoned.
This is great.
I vow to always look out for you, the same way you look out for me. When life feels overwhelming, or when sadness weighs heavy on your heart, I will stand by you and hold you close so we can find comfort and navigate through the difficult times as a team. I will always welcome you home with open arms, even when I'm older and stuck in an armchair. Together, we'll go through successes, failures, joy and frustrations. We'll travel, raise a family, and create great memories as husband and wife. Before you, life was a blur, but now everything is so clear, because with you, I found my true home. Last little bit. No matter where we go or what we face, I know that in your arms is where I'm meant to be. Love you.
Love you too. Can we kiss yet? Or
I
no?
don't know.
Are we allowed to kiss or do we have to wait till... No, it's okay.
No, we can't.
It's all right, we can do it.
As registrars, we certainly hear a lot of vows. They were very special. Okay.
Yes.
Matty, Morghane, the place in which you are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. Before you joined in matrimony, I must remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you're about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. So now we come to the promises that you're going to make to each other. You go first, Matty. Remember, this is the I do bit. Okay. Matty, do you wish to take Morghane to be your lawful wedded wife? Do you promise to love and care for her, support and comfort her through good times and bad, today and forever?
I do.
Morghane, do you wish to take Matty to be your lawful wedded husband? Do you promise to love and care for him, support and comfort him through good times and bad, today and forever?
I do.
Lovely, perfect. Now, you're both required to make two declarations. The first declaration I'm going to ask you to make states that you do not know of any legal reason why you should not be married to each other. So first question to you. The answer is I am. Are you, Matthew William Robson, free lawfully to marry Morghane Mesurier?
I am.
Morghane. Are you, Morghane Mesurier, free lawfully to marry Matthew William Robson?
I am.
Perfect. The second declaration you make states that you ask these people here with you today to witness your contract of marriage to each other. So for this part of the ceremony, I could ask those who feel comfortable to stand, please. This is repeat after me, Matty. I, Matthew William Robson,
I, Matthew William Robson,
take you, Morghane Mesurier,
take you, Morghane Mesurier,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
Perfect. Your turn, Morghane. I, Morghane Mesurier,
I, Morghane Mesurier,
take you, Matthew William Robson,
take you, Matthew William Robson,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
Perfect. Please be seated. Now we come to the moment when Matty and Morghane exchange rings. A wedding ring is the ancient and traditional seal of a marriage. It is an unbroken circle that symbolises unending and everlasting love, and it is the outward sign of the lifelong promises that you've just made to each other. So Ryan, could we please have Morgane's ring for Matty? Remember, there's a photographer there. Perfect. If you place the ring halfway onto Morgane's hand.
This one.
Yeah. The brides always know. Keep halfway on, keep hold of it, support a hand, that's perfect. And just repeat after me. Morghane, I give you this ring
Morghane, I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage
as a symbol of our marriage
and as a token of my love.
and as a token of my love.
I promise
I promise
that I will respect and care for you,
that I will respect and care for you,
be loyal to you,
be loyal to you,
and above all,
and above all,
love and cherish you
love and cherish you
throughout our lives together.
throughout our lives together.
Morghane, could you just receive the ring by repeating after me? I receive this ring
I receive this ring
as a symbol
as a symbol
of all that we have promised, of all that we have promised,
of all that we have promised
and all that we shall share.
and all that we shall share.
Perfect. Now make sure that ring's firmly on and not coming off, Matty. Could we have Matty's ring to Morghane, please?
No, not just me. You got it.
I got it. Thank you.
Place the ring halfway onto his finger. Keep hold of it like that. Support his hand like that. That's absolutely perfect. Just repeat after me. Matty, I give you this ring
Matty, I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage
as a symbol of our marriage
and as a token of my love.
and as a token of my love.
I promise
I promise
that I will respect and care for you,
that I will respect and care for you,
be loyal to you,
be loyal to you,
and above all, love and cherish you
love and cherish you
throughout our lives together.
throughout our lives together.
And if you could just receive the ring, Matty. I receive this ring
I receive this ring
as a symbol
as a symbol
of all that we have promised
of all that we have promised
and all that we shall share.
and all that we will share.
Make sure that ring's firmly on, Morghane. Okay.
It's not moving.
May these rings, which by long tradition form the seal of the marriage, be a reminder of the vows you've both made here today. May you wear them with happiness and pride now and always.
Thank you.
Matty. I missed that, maybe a good job. Matty, Morghane, you've both made the declarations required by law and have made solemn and binding promises to each other in the presence of your witnesses, your family and your friends. You've also symbolised your marriage by the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings. May the feelings of love that you so very obviously have for each other deepen and grow ever stronger throughout the years to come. It's therefore now my very great pleasure to declare that you are husband and wife. Congratulations. I'm going to assume you got that. I'm now going to hand over to Sharon for the legal paperwork side, so if you want to go and join her in her office in the corner.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello. You'll be hearing from me a few more times, so I'll apologise now. I've been told my whole life you hear me before you see me. I think that's true again today. So my name's Hugo Ransom, for those who don't know me. I am the boyfriend of the sister of the groom. Thank you very much. Thank you. I've been given the great honour tonight of announcing in the newly wedded couple into the venue. So I don't know what they think they're doing, but that's fine. But so first, there's some housekeeping. Over in the corner there by the window, if you turn, there's Olivia and Becca. Give us a wave. Woo! They're going to be painting people's portraits tonight. I've been told they don't have enough time to do everybody, so if you want to get it done, get over there ASAP. Ideally in groups and families and couples, so they can do you together. So please, anyone important, get over there ASAP. That's fine. So without further ado, I won't hold you up any further. It's time for the main event. So would you please wave your napkins in the air, scream and shout for the newly wedded Mr. and Mrs. Missouri. Can I borrow it to introduce? Do you need it for now, just before I introduce you? Just looks better to hold it. Yeah.
So he's not doing it, is he?
He's not going to do anything.
Just check with him.
He said he's just going to say hello and thank everyone for being here.
Okay. Have you spoken to him recently?
Yeah. What an entrance, eh? So it's time for the speeches. We're going to rattle through a few speeches, then we've got food. So I'll be announcing the speeches. I'm going to keep my stuff really quick. I'm a side dish, I'm not the main event. So first up, we've got an international chef, sea captain. And for those that know Stefan, we've been assured he's not touched the food today, so we'll be okay, I think. So I'm sure he's got all the ingredients for a perfect speech. He's just going to say a few words. He's not going to take away from the limelight. Just a few words. It's Father of the Bride. It's Stefan.
emotion. That's why I say I won't do it. Thanks for pushing me right there. I love you anyway. So many things I want to say, so I won't. It's just feeling. I say thank you. So, love is the answer, I will say. And please do enjoy this beautiful moment. Thanks for this great organization. The setup is just perfect. The people, your friend, the family, I'm so happy. Thank you.
See a few teary eyes out there already. I don't envy the next guy, having to follow Morghane's words earlier. Had us crying, laughing. It's pretty special. I was sobbing. I could see quite a few sobbing faces. So the next person is the brother of my girlfriend. And careful. And you'd think, I was always a bit worried because, you know, the brother of my girlfriend's a weightlifter, bodybuilder, athlete, you know. It's pretty scary, as told. Most people think it's scary. But I'd actually met Matthew in the first year. I walked into my flat, walked into my apartment, I'd broken my leg, so I had crutches, wheelchair. And there was Matthew in the corner trying to do wheelies in my wheelchair very badly. I think he fell over maybe once or twice. So I knew he was a softie. But what I do want to say about Matthew is, I'll keep it quick, but he's fun, he's kind, he's caring. I think Morghane summed it up perfectly earlier, how you described how he cares for you and everyone else around him. So we're all very lucky to be here tonight. And I'm so glad to be an honorary member of your family and be part of this evening. So thank you for honouring me and for everyone else. So thank you. So like I said, I'll keep it quick. It's a brother I never had. It's your groom. It's Matthew Missouri Robson.
Hold on. Maybe I should have practiced with the folder. Firstly, I want to thank all of you for being here with us today. Traditionally, in an English wedding, we'd be talking about people coming from all different regions of the country, of England, but today it's an absolute pleasure to say that we've got people coming from all over the world to be here with us today, which is absolutely amazing. Just to sort of list a few of the places people are coming from, because I think it's quite impressive. We've got people coming from the north and south of England. We've got Scotland, we've got France, Switzerland, Mauritius, Mexico, Canada, America. I was expecting other people to say it too, but Canada, you're rocking it. America, thank you, and the Caribbean. Well done, Caribbean. Which makes it a truly international celebration. So I'd like all of us to raise our glasses in a toast to all of you. Your presence here means everything to us. A toast! Okay. I also want to take a moment to thank our parents, Corinne and Stefan. Thank you for raising the incredible person that is Morghane. and for welcoming me into your family with open arms. It really means the world to me. And for your love, your support, and all your generosity, just in general, but towards the wedding as well, thank you. Whenever I see you, adventure is never far behind. Whether it's sailing around the Caribbean islands with Stefan, or snorkeling the reef and being fed sea urchins straight from the Indian Ocean with Kareen. There's always adventure around the corner. To my parents, Mum and Dad, thank you for everything you've done for us and all the sacrifices you've made. I have always been able to count on your positivity, wisdom, and support, and this has shaped me into the person I am today. I want to give a special thank you to my incredible sister Sarah as well. You are an inspiration to us. Your strength, integrity, and your courage in the face of adversity sets an example that I strive to follow. Speaking of sisters, I'm absolutely delighted to be gaining another today. Coralie, thank you so much for being such a brilliant and supportive sister to Morgan and for wholeheartedly accepting me into your family. Thank you. And to the bridesmaids, you all look fantastic today. Thank you for being such amazing friends to Morgs and throwing a one hell of a hen party. It is truly a shame that Big John Silver couldn't make it tonight. And to my best men, groomsmen and groomsmaid, thank you for everything you've done today. But more impressively, for putting up with, if not often encouraging, my inability to sit still, the need to debate things to the ends of the earth, and my love for chatting shit. That means talking nonsense for the non-English speakers. Thank you. And thank you, Hugo, for being our master of ceremony. From the moment we considered having one, we knew there would be no better person for the job. I'd also like to say a big thank you to my cousin Luke for creating the beautiful signs and menus you all see today. Your creativity and hard work helped bring our vision to life, and we're so grateful for the time and effort you put into making everything look perfect. So thank you. I'd also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to all the professionals who contributed to this day. From the caterers to the photographer, videographer, florist, musicians, live painter, and everyone else behind the scenes, thank you for your amazing work. You've made today even more special with your talent and dedication. I want to say how grateful we are to everyone who made today possible, and to our wedding coordinator, Robin, and all the staff here at Hidden River Barn. Thank you. Now I'd like to talk about Morgan. I knew that was coming. Morgs and I first met in 2014 on our physiotherapy course, and from the start I knew she was special. I was nervous about moving 2 hours drive away from home, and kept thinking of the bravery it must have taken for this 17-year-old to move here from the other side of the world, not to mention studying a degree in a second language. Fortunately, we were put in the same class and clicked from the beginning. As I got to know Morgs, I noticed that despite us being from different hemispheres, we actually had a lot in common. Morghane, being the most proactive of the two of us, asked me out on our first date, and it wasn't long before... and it wasn't long before our feelings for each other started to grow. At this point, I decided to up my game, and to Morghane's horror, cooked her a nostalgic staple of English cuisine. A portion of potato smileys. Quickly realising that she was not impressed by this, understandably, and was clearly someone with high standards, I thought there could be a chance for redemption during our plans to go swimming together. Being a confident swimmer myself, I thought I might have a chance to show off and impress Morgs. I bet most of you know where this is going. Because little did I know that Morghane is an elite swimmer who got an Olympic qualifying time for 100 metres fly when she was only 14. It's safe to say that I was the one blown out of the water at this point, and Morgs was still, understandably, not very impressed. Despite my blunders, by February, we were together, and my life was forever changed for the better. Although there are some differences, there are many similarities between us, and I can't count how many times I've been told we're basically the same person. We are both overthinkers, hopelessly competitive, and forever running late. That's true. Cheers, Mum. Although we also share a love for helping others, a love for the outdoors, and a need for adventure. But most importantly, we push each other to be the best version of ourselves and always manage to make each other laugh, even when times are tough. During our time together, we have become an unstoppable team, and I'm so proud to say that the same year that Morgs gained UK citizenship, we have managed to pull off organising a wedding, competed in triathlons and the Great North Swim, and have successfully made preparations to work and travel abroad in New Zealand next year. Over the past 10 years, my love for Morghane has grown exponentially, and now nothing makes me happier than seeing the joy she finds in the first day of snow, playing board games with friends, buying brand new stationery, or spending hours wandering around a Waterstones or library. It really is ours. And that's fine. She's the most considerate and thoughtful person I know, and I'm endlessly grateful to be the one who gets to spend a lifetime by her side, and I could not ask for a better partner. Morghane, it is a privilege to call you my wife. You are my best friend and the love of my life. I can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together and begin our next adventure. Thank you for choosing me to share this journey with you. I love you. Thank you.
Well done, Matty, everyone. So it must have been a couple of years ago when Matthew asked me to be the Master of Ceremonies. I hope he's not regretting it too much now. But the first thing I asked Matthew is, well, who's going to be the best man? And he told me no one's up to the task effectively. So we've got two best men tonight. So half and half, we'll get there. And it's well known that these three have been best friends for a long, long time. You ask anyone who knows them really well, they've got a combined mental age of about 15. I haven't had the pleasure of spending loads of time with these two, but what I can say for sure is they definitely have Matthew's best interest at heart. Probably not for the next 12 minutes, though. So please welcome to the microphone, it's the Chuckle Brothers, Wilf and Tahiri!
Hello everyone, for those of you that don't know us and haven't guessed, I'm Tahiri, this is Wilf, and together we just about make up a whole best man.
So I'm going to start this speech, thanks to Tahiri, by saying a few thank yous that haven't already been said. Firstly to the groomsmen and groomsmaid for all the odd jobs that you've chipped in with today to make it special. Also for helping out with the stag do and everything that went into that. Although some of you might be a little bit more relieved than others to hear that's the last time the stag's going to be mentioned in this speech.
Most of all, we want to say thank you to all of you for being here today. As Matty mentioned, we truly have all four corners of the world here, and I think that's something really special, and I know will mean a lot to Matty and Morgs. Often people say during these speeches how they met the groom. Unfortunately for us, we've both known Matty longer than either of us can remember.
And it's also true that none of us would be in this room without Matty and Morghane. But it's especially true for Tahiri and I, because technically, Matty has each saved our lives. It's true.
He once ripped my new coat by stopping me from falling through ice into a freezing river.
And once when we were all kids, Matty and he already knows the story. Matty and I were at Tahiri's house and we were raiding a forbidden biscuit tin when Tahiri wasn't there. He reappeared in the room, so I panicked and shoved 4 whole digestives into my mouth to try and hide the evidence and immediately started choking. To his credit, Matty jumped from hilarity to action and slapped me on the back to dislodge the crumbs.
I think when Matty first told us of Morghane, we both thought the same thing. He's got to be butchering her name. Today we learned that actually you aren't, so we probably owe you an apology for that one.
We've obviously heard a lot about Morghane in the speeches so far. There are a few things that we think haven't been mentioned that we'd quite like to mention, though. Firstly, she has an incredible sweet tooth. Secondly, she gives the best foot rubs in the world. Apparently, I haven't actually sampled them, but Tahiri assured me this is true when we were writing the speech. And thirdly, she will beat you at the board game Ligretto.
What you'll hopefully all agree with about Morghane is that she's one of the kindest people you'll ever meet, and that she deserves a partner who puts her needs before their own. So thankfully, she found Matty, straight out of immigration, before she could find that person.
One of the strange things about Matty is he has this habit of peer pressuring himself into doing things that nobody was ever going to ask him to do. I remember once in the 6th form, we were at a house party in Seton Sluice, and amidst all the usual teenage party chaos, Matty was sitting there, our beloved wild card, just preparing something.
Nobody asked for a show, but Matty being Matty decided to add a little bit of spice to our night and declared that he was going to run around the block naked. Before we could say, "Mate, are you sure?" he was stripped down and off he went like a streak of pasty white lightning.
Fast forward a couple of years. We were on holiday in Barcelona with the same group of friends, same kind of chaos, same kind of party. All of a sudden, across the room, I see Matty clearly forgetting the trauma of what happened in Seton Sluice. Get a familiar gleam in his eye.
Before we knew it, he was off again, butt cheeks pumping around the block. Not unnoticed this time, as he's about to get back, a local spots him from their balcony and decides to throw a bucket of water over him.
After all this, when Matty got back into the apartment, we expected him to be sheepish, maybe a little bit embarrassed. No. He was grinning from ear to ear, as if he'd just completed some kind of epic challenge.
I think it's clear that we do share some fantastic memories with Matty, but he is also someone that's always been there for us, and that's what we'd like to talk about now. But a fair warning, he has chosen his two most awkward and autistic friends to try and be sentimental about him.
Strangely, one of the things we kept coming back to is that Matty reminded us both of a little puppy dog. So we just Googled the personality traits of a puppy, and if it doesn't nail Matty to a T, we don't know what does. A puppy's, or Matty's, personality is marked by curiosity, playfulness, and affection. They are energetic and eager to explore their surroundings, often approaching new experiences with excitement and enthusiasm. They are also highly social, enjoying others' company. They tend to be affectionate, seeking attention, and forming strong bonds with those around them. We also know that puppies take a lot of patience. And thankfully, that is something that Morghane provides in spades. And that's not to mention the house training.
I think we can add to that your ability to put people at ease and how great of a listener you are. The stories of Matty's antics show his wild side, but also how through time and his relationship with Morgs, he's grown into someone ready for the next phase of life. He still has that playful energy, but now it's balanced by a depth and maturity that he's gained during their relationship.
And speaking of the couple together, I once asked, and this is true, I asked Matty and Morghane who wore the trousers in their relationship. And they kind of didn't know what to say, and they both looked at each other for a bit. And then eventually Morghane just turned to me and said, I think we each tried to put one leg on. And then we fall over.
We can see where she's coming from, but we do think she was being a little harsh. As we've watched them grow together, we think they balance each other out well. We've seen Matty bring Morgs outside of her comfort zone, and we see Morgs as the chill, soothing presence to Matty's relentless energy.
So I'm just going to say a few words about the groom now, in French, for the benefit of our French-speaking contingent. I did live in France for a stretch of time, which some people might know, so it's not that impressive. Matty est un ami idéal. Je suis sûr qu'il sera aussi un mari idéal. Il est gentil, généreux, et il veut toujours la meilleure pour les autres. Il est super fun, et je sais que Morghane profitera du temps qu'ils passeront ensemble. Vous avez vraiment gagné un excellent nouveau membre de votre famille. And Thierry is now going to translate what I said into English.
I think the gist of it was, Matty has his good moments.
we're coming to the end of the speech now, and we're going to just do a couple of toasts, I think, to finish. Firstly, to Morghane, for finally doing what we never managed to do, and taking Matty as far away from us as possible, all the way to the other side of the world in New Zealand. To Morghane.
Jokes aside, we'd like to end by asking you all to raise a glass as we make a toast. Here's to finding your perfect balance and always having each other's backs. May your wedding days be few and your anniversaries many. To Matty Morgs.
Matty Morgs.
Weren't so bad after all, guys. Well done. That was amazing. Who's bored of hearing men speak? Our final speaker, a little surprise guest for you if you didn't know, has taken time away from her studies in Paris, is that right, Paris? Studying animation. She's come all the way over to speak, and it's our maid of honour tonight. And the Missouriers are full of strong women, so we thought we'd have to give them some limelight. So please, can you put your hands together? It's the Queen of Animation, sister of the bride. It's your maid of honour, Coralie Missourier.
All right. Okay. So, when Morghane first told me that I needed to do a speech, because there would be a high chance that my dear father here wouldn't be able to talk, which makes a lot of sense. Like, I'm not blaming him. I'm 2 seconds away from crying also, so that's fine. I was telling myself, what am I going to say? There's so many beautiful things to say about those two beautiful people, and I didn't know what to do. I tried to write, didn't work. So now I'm just going to go with my guts and speak from the heart and say that I'm very proud of my sister for... I went further than you, come on. Okay, I can do this. I'm very proud of my sister for finding someone that is as beautiful and as kind as her. She has been my role model since I was year high. Always been here for me, always been my best friend, always being the smartest of the house. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. And she, well, sadly for me, left when she was 17. Smarty pants. But I'm still very proud of her and of the person that she has become. And I will always be very thankful of having you in my life. I like you too, by the way, Matty. And finally, I have a brother after so many years.
The speeches, so thank you everyone for your time and patience. You'll be happy to hear the food is on its way. I don't know that for a fact, I'm just assuming. But that was the plan. If not, there's drink on the table, talk amongst yourselves, and food will follow shortly. So thank you very much everyone, and have a lovely evening. Thank you.
So if you'd like to please welcome your beautiful bride and groom off the dance floor for the